Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And what you see in front of you here is going to be our rip for today. So you see a 2024 holiday box in 2023. So I was actually watching another channel, and they made a comment, and it's Stuff Geeks Rips, and they made a comment Christmas in July about one of their something that they got. Maybe I think it was a mail day or something, I can't remember. So I got to thinking, I could actually do a Christmas in July because I still have a lot of holiday left over. So we're going to rip a couple boxes of that. We're going to do a Christmas in July video and just see what we get. So we'll start off with the 2023 holiday mega, and we'll just kind of open these up. We'll save 2024 because everybody knows how 2024 is. And I actually like to call these Pepsi, the Mountain Dew boxes, guys, because it does look like a Mountain Dew. So before we get too much into that, so it's the 2023 holiday box. You see all those folks on there, Soto, Shohei, and it looks like Volpe and Corbin. So what you're going to get out of this is 10 packs, 10 cards in a pack, and it's going to be the base 2023 design, just with some snow on it. And you're going to get there should be one autograph, one relic, one autograph, or one autograph relic in every box. There's also a top, an ornament in every box. And so today's ornament in the first box is going to be a Nolan Arenado. And we'll put him back here beside my Skeens lava lamp. And folks, that Skeens lava lamp's been very significant because it seems like I've got that hot hand since I brought that guy out. So eventually I'm going to decorate all of those. I'm going to have a better setup, and you're going to see a lot of my PC and cards that I've pulled in slabs. So, but that's to come. So we got 10 packs, right? 5 and 5. And we'll start with our Mountain Dew themed packs. So you guys I've been opening a lot of 2023 lately, or just Flagship. Last couple of rips I've been really trying to, kind of have a theme for them in some way. I did the Father's Day rip. I did the Independence Day rip. And so that being the case, I ripped a lot of Independence Day. Let me say a lot of Flagship. By ripping a lot of Flagship, I still had like some 23 and some 24 and a couple different series for that. And our first little insert is going to be a parallel. It's going to be the gray parallel, Will Brennan. And we'll put that guy right here. So there's Adley Rushman and his Ricky Cup card. So 23, you'll see, didn't have the greatest rookie class. And again, what are we comparing to, right? We're comparing to 24, right? So you got a couple of rookies in here that are still up doing some good things. I don't know about Miguel Vargas, haven't seen him in a while, but Zach Neto's still playing. As of the recording of this video, July 19th, I'm not sure that's when it's going to post because I got some videos in the queue, but I just saw on MLB Network where Blake Perkins is getting called up to the Brewers because Sal Frelick is hurt. But I've been doing some videos that are kind of themed, and so I've opened a lot of this 23 lately. So I'm pretty happy about that. I have some card sorters over to my right, and it's got 23 in there, and it's got 2025. Series 2 in there. I'm trying to get that sorted out. So it looks like it's probably going to be every other pack you'll get a gray, holiday parallel. Not seeing, the parallels like, here's here's one. So I'm gonna go back and look, because I've been doing a lot of talking and just been a poor videographer or poor host. So this is Gabriel Marino. That's got a holiday back card. And this is Brendan Donovan. And hold on. Give me a second, folks. Yeah, it is. It's textured. And I thought I remembered that about that one. But that Brendan Donovan was a little bit more textured than the Moreno one. And so it looks like you're going to get a lot of the rookies in the back part. And it's been a while since I've opened this, because when I did have a little story about why I got so much 2023 is I had just really gotten into the hobby, folks, back in 2024. Late October, November of 2024 to be exact. And I didn't really know what I was doing. When I heard about holiday coming out, I went straight to the Topps website and I ordered some, and I ordered the wrong ones. So I got an 8 count of the Mountain Dew bottles, or Mountain Dew boxes. And I'm just going back through and looking at these, because I just want to make sure that I didn't miss kind of a short print. One more time. Miss a bat or miss something, because I'm very familiar, and it's very obvious on 2024, because you'll see the necklace of lights or something like that, and you'll see the Candy King bats, even though that is a very, very busy card. But I'm just not seeing anything that's standing out to me on the 2023s. And it's funny that card was right before the gray parallel. So that may be an indicator for me. Maybe an indicator. Okay, so we got our relic coming up here. We'll kind of let that one sit. Joey Votto, Suzuki, Spencer Strider, Anthony Rendon. Let's go back to it. So we got Brett Wisely, Altuve, and here's Hunter Brown. Player 1 memorabilia. Not numbered, but it's Hunter Brown. That's our relic for the box. That's what we are guaranteed to get. So hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. Kind of excited for this is All-Star Weekend, and I mean WNBA All-Star Weekend. So there's Alec Thomas on the holiday parallel, and I didn't see. Let's come back. I didn't see an indicator card. I didn't see an indicator card, so I'm just coming back again. I apologize. I'm really okay. So getting back into the rookies from the last one. So I'm not seeing an indicator card. So I got some old faithful folks that are veterans at this that I know for a fact they got my back. And I appreciate those folks. Appreciate them more than they know, and maybe they do know. It's kind of like people when they say you never know what it's like to be a parent till you have kids. Well, O'Neal Cruz will take and slide O'Neal Cruz in the back there. You don't know how great it is to have folks who really are dedicated to watching your channel and assisting you until you got those guys, right? And there's a lot of folks who contribute to my channel. Beans 19, old guy lately a lot, and really want to shout him out. And that guy is dedicated to commenting on your channel and dedicated to making you the best that he can be. So if you guys are not subscribers to old guy with a camera and a dream, please go over and sub to his channel. Guy's got great content. He's doing a Roman Anthony. He's doing a building the Roman Empire right now. It's fantastic. How should I call it? It's a great themed rip. So there it is right there. That's pretty obvious, right? Christopher Morel, Stewie Ruiz, Riley Green. And so he's doing a really good job because he's a Bo Sox fan. Roman Anthony's coming up. He's playing pretty well. So is Marcel Meyer. So this is our last pack of the first box. So we already ran through 100 cards, folks. And here's our gray. It's going to be Enrique Hernandez. Casas is out for the season. We're getting some Red Sox there, old guy. And there's Hernandez on the base. So that's our first look at the Mountain Dew box. Or as we should be calling it 2023 holiday. So now we're going to get out the big boy. And I say big boy because 24, come on guys, we know what 24 has in it, right? So same concept, just different colors, a little less Mountain Dew flavored or themed. So get a good look at the box. So we're going to get 10 packs of 10 cards and look for player worn holiday hat relics and autograph relics, right? And I think you can get kind of short printed cards in here where they're like, like holiday greeting cards and stuff like that. But you're going to see quite a bit of relic stuff in here. Not really relic, but you'll absolutely be able to tell when it's there's a holiday card coming up. There's an indicator. So you're going to have like, it's almost like a Christmas tree themed card. It is textured a little bit, and you're going to get 3 of those, and then you're going to get a blue. And we're also going to get a holiday ornament, and our holiday ornament is Junior Caminero. And man, is he not starting to heat up. Since right before the All-Star game, and then in the All-Star game, man, he had some homers that were, the home run derby. He did a really good job, but hey, it is Cal Raleigh's year, and I'm here for it. I'm not a Mariners fan, but I'm here for it. I'm like old guy. I really think that he's having a great year, and I want him to break all the records. I do. Records are meant to be broken, folks. So here's a good look at the 2024 cards, and like I said, pretty busy looking cards. I still like the cards a lot. Again, it's the base, a 2024 set, and some of these, I was looking at some 24 Series 2 the other day, and I can't remember whose card it was, but I remember when I was looking at some of the holiday, it was Henry Davis. There it is right there. And speak of devil, here it is. So Henry Davis's card, that's a Series 2 card. And actually, I misspoke earlier. I sit here and I said that you're going to be able to tell, but you're not going to be able to tell because I'm talking about the tins that have the Christmas tree parallels, right? Everybody knows those tins. I don't have any of those left, although if I wanted some, I just go to Walmart because, you know, that's where they are. And there's a whole bunch of them at Walmart still. So it's Christmas all year round. So we are doing, let me kind of set this up. We are doing this in somewhat of a battle format. Didn't say that earlier. Again, bad content creator. Look at there. Jackson Trio. And that is a really pretty card. And that's the great thing about the 24 set Acuna. And that is a Series 2 Acuna as well. So most of these might be coming from Series 2. Wyatt Langford. See, here it is right here. You can really get a look at that short print. He's got the antlers. And here's Jackson Merrill. It's a pretty iconic card in this set too. So we'll pull out the Wyatt Langford, put it over there. So, yeah, back to what I was saying earlier, and I kind of got a little sidetracked, sorry. But, you know, old guys doing some great things, Stuff Geeks Rips, those guys, you know, Jammers and Branders are out there doing great things, a lot of content, a lot of, you know, themed content, which I really appreciate. And they're just folks having a good time. And you can tell by their channel, there's Xander Bogarts on the gray. Vegas Sean Rips is doing some great things. I think my man is on a fishing trip right now in Alaska. I hope you catch. Here in North Carolina, we call them flounder, but out there in the ocean, they're called halibut. So hope you have a good time, brother. And Dad and Daughters Collectibles, my man is getting ready to go up to, it's a beautiful Ellie. It's a beautiful Ellie De La Cruz. My man is getting ready to go to the National. It's putting out a lot of great content. Pete Crow Armstrong, who's having a monster season playing center field for the Cubs. And he's putting out a lot of great content. Here we got our relic here, folks, and we'll just kind of go through the rest of the box. Kodai Senga and Zach Geloff. Putting out some great content, getting ready for the National, and you know, really doing some non-card content. Let's take a look at AJ Smith Shalver. We'll put him in a thick sleeve as well. So this is our relic for this box. So let's put the relics up. Hopefully we can see that. Yeah, we can see that. I'm going to adjust the camera here. So we're still in the 2024. So yeah, those guys are making good time. Adam with his Bad Pierogi. I love seeing that stuff. You know, Dansby Swanson, Quinn Priester. Saw Quinn Priester dealing last night for Milwaukee. He was working on his like 11th strikeout. Man, the guy was just up there dealing. Used to be a Pirate, as you can tell. If I'm not mistaken, he went to the Red Sox and then was dealt from the Red Sox over to Milwaukee. Can't remember who was a part of that trade. I'm sure old guy can help me out. And what is up with this pack? Those are just a small group of folks that are really commenting on my stuff every single day, and I really appreciate them. Xavier Reno too. He's, you know, very close to, if I'm not mistaken, 750 subs. So he's out there doing some great things, very organized and very structured content. I really appreciate that. Very clean setup. So really appreciate people's just how they want to do their channel, how they want to do things, and it's about them and what they like, and I really appreciate that. There's Yelich. Just listening something today. Dad and daughters was talking about how Yelich and Encarnacion, not Encarnacion Strand, he was the next one. They're doing some little bit of a passing of the torch in Milwaukee with a card that he really wants to get out of the Series 2. And it's the Dynamic Duos card of Churio and Yelich. So, and there's Yuki Matsui. And it seems like we're getting a little bit more of the parallels coming out of 24 than we are coming out of 23. And the opportunity to get these parallels is pretty good for the 24 class. I mean, also for the 23 class. I mean, again, so here's Ozzy Albies with the necklace of lights, and there's Dominguez in his rookie card. There's McCutchen. We'll put him back there. So let's put McCutchen back there so he can be dueling up alongside of O'Neal Cruz. Talk about passing the torch. Although O'Neal Cruz has been in the league, I think it was 2022 he came in. So we got 2 packs of that first 24 box, and we got 2 more boxes left, folks. And that'll be the end of our rip. Not really sure when this will air, but got an opportunity right now to kind of do some videos. And there's Rafi Devers. There you go, old guy. But no, I'm really appreciative of those guys. Xavier Reno 2's a guy that I watch his stuff. And there's a new guy that's kind of on. It doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers. I mean, a whole lot. He's got like 80 some. So I only got 140. So it's not like, but it's kind of ooh, look at there. That Cody Bellinger. That's a pretty card. Man, could you imagine if that was a Paul Skeens or Jackson Merrill or Ellie De La Cruz or Jackson Churio or Junior Caminero? So we'll come through. There's Alec Bone. There's Judge. Brandon Nimmo. Really love to get any of these cards. And these blues aren't numbered. So I think you can get numbered cards out of this box. I just haven't seen a whole lot of them. That's a really nice hit there. So let's start to do this. Let's put him here. So because those aren't big hits back there, we're not gonna put them on the stand. I mean, the relics are relics, guys. Get that, but you know, there's nothing really too appealing about those relics. And so in the second box, so let's see who are the Padres. Looks like Tatis. Sorry, gave it away before I pulled it out. Ruined the surprise, didn't I? Yep, here we go. Fernando Tatis. So we'll put him back here with Arenado. Got 10 packs. So, sorry guys, I ruined the surprise. I won't do it with our next one. So far we're getting a lot more parallels out of the 2024 than we are the 2023. So I guess that counts for something. So Greinke, Lopez, Miller, Brandon Crawford. But back to that. Oh, there's a guy wearing a hat, Corbin Burns. But Delmarva Rips is a guy who's coming up, and he's putting a lot of content out there, so give him a shout out. Go over and check out his channel, folks. He likes to do a lot of, right now he's watching do a case of Series 2. It seems like everybody's waiting for Chrome to come out. And I did not go in on Chrome like that. Didn't go in on Chrome like that. I'll just get it when it hits the shelves. Chrome is a little expensive for me. So it's kind of like the Bowman. I couldn't get a lot of that Bowman either. So let's see who are Keibert Ruiz. So I'll sleeve those cards up, guys. Probably should have done that anyway. So we got Brian Hayes here. Giancarlo, there's Christian Yelich again. Sally Perez. So yeah, a lot of these guys are, a lot of you kind of living vicariously through you guys, because you probably have been doing this for a while, so you're a lot more prepared for when things release. And I don't do as good of a job of that, so I'm working on it. So here's Andres Jimenez, Alvarez, Moreno, Logan Allen, Steele, Matt Olson. Now, I will definitely try to be more prepared when it comes to update, because I just think update is just going to be another banger this year. I think. Hopefully Topps gets it right. Jeter Downs. It's an interesting name. Ryan Mountcastle. Haven't heard much about him. I know he's over there with that young team of the Orioles, and Adley seems to be doing okay. Gunner seems to be doing okay, but looks like Kerstad is having his struggles. There's Coach again. But again, being a Major League Baseball player is hard. So, Bo Bichette, Jared Schuster, Toglia, Julian. He just got called back up today. Leover Porguero. I guess Adam Frazier's gone and was traded. So they brought him up. Apparently he's been playing a lot of different positions down at AAA. And he's not doing so well. He's not doing so badly. Because he came up, he was with the team at the beginning of the season, because he's on the show. And here's our second relic, and we'll wait on that one. So D.L. Hall, Mike Trout, Ketel Marte, Pete Alonso, and looks like Freddie Freeman is standing in front of our relic. That's going to be a Dodger, a rookie. It's going to be James Outman. Go ahead and put James back here. Got 3 packs left, 2023. So yeah, go check out those guys. Very appreciative of them as of late. Jeremy Pena, Tony Kemp. Looks like we got our Tyler Stevenson, Cron, Ozzy Albas, Brito, Josh Young, MJ Melendez, Jeremy Pena, Tony Kemp, Tatis, Volpe. And I've heard some stuff about him. I was watching another YouTuber, and they were talking about guys that their cards are going down, and from what I understand, he's not having the year that he was supposed to have. So I did put him in a sleeve. I don't know why I sleeved him and not everybody else that was in the gray. So last 2 packs, folks, 2023. Bryce Terang, Brett Beatty, Gunner. There's Shohei. Wouldn't mind getting the Shohei parallel, right? And then Cedric Mullins. But that young team of Baltimore, and I didn't say Jackson Holiday because I don't know that he's having the greatest sophomore campaign, but there's always hope, folks. I really want to see these guys do well. I want them all to come up and hit 50 home runs, go, steal 100 bags, knock in 1,000 RBIs. I want to see them all do it. Soto, Castellanos, and our last, it's gonna be a Pirate. Ooh, I love it. And that might be O'Neal Cruz. It is. Sweet. Nice. Last pack. I don't ever say last pack magic, folks, because I don't. Everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people do it. And so I don't do it, but that's what you call last pack magic right there. Magic for me. Probably not magic for everybody else, right? Because not everybody else is Bucko fans. And I just saw a stat today on MLB Network that my Buccos have lost the last 9 of 10 games. So, all right, last box. Let's see who our ornament is. And these guys to me are very much linked. So we got a Cabanero and a Jackson Churio. So I will take those all day. Those are 2 of the best rookies from that year that you can get. Those guys are doing fantastic things. First pack, last box. Appreciate you guys. Through this little bit of a longer rip. And if you've made it this far and you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a subscribe. But if you're here and we got our relic in our first pack, I would love to for you to give me a like. And really helps out the channel a whole lot. Curtis Mead, Owen White, Randy Rosarina, Machado, Lewis Robert, Gavin Williams, Parker Meadows, and our it's a Yankee. And looking to see. Please let that be Volpe, or it's not J-Dom. Well, J-Dom is left-handed, so Austin Wells. And I will take that. Austin Wells is an everyday player. He's a rookie in this set. I will absolutely take that. And so far, folks, I really think that 2024 is taking the cake on this. Ornaments are nice. The relics seem like better players. I wish that one of those would have been like an auto, because you can get autos in here. You can get autos in the other one. It says you could. Freddie, Yelich. I think the parallels have come out of here a little better. a little bit more often. There's Yelich and Encarnacion Strand. Let's see, it's a Met pitcher, Kodai Senga. Take that. So yeah, please consider giving me a like and a subscribe. I'm on my way to 200 subscribers. Got like 147 at the time of this video. These are just going to get cataloged into a queue. Well, I think this is like the first time I've gotten one without the gray parallel. I'll just look to see if I missed a short print. There's Francisco Lindor. Did miss that short print. And that's okay, because again, sometimes it's not as obvious, right? I think I've done a pretty good job of catching them so far. But again, sometimes it's not as obvious. And here's our, so we'll pull Henry Davis back. You know, he's the official catcher for Paul Skeens. That was Everson Perea. I think he's pushed back down. Byron Buxton had a very good showing at the All-Star Home Run Derby. And Spencer Torkelson starting to heat up. So we got a Diamondbacks on our parallel. Is it Corbin? Blaze Alexander. So not Corbin. I think he does have a different picture. I think he's got a landscape. I think he's like sliding or something, because it's his second year. Mookie, Bryce Terang, Connor Phillips, Andrew Benintendi. There's Adley with a Santa hat. Short printed Adley. Perez, Jackson Merrill. And I haven't seen any Jackson Holiday. In the holiday set, man. Love to get a holiday parallel. Maybe even get me a Jackson Holiday short print or signature, something. Got about six of these boxes left. There's Churio again. I'll take it. Realmuto. And I can feel that Brent Rooker had a really good home run derby. And let's check out and see who are some Astros. Not sure. Kyle Tucker. If I'm not mistaken, Kyle Tucker is not with Astros anymore. He's with the Cubs. So tell me what you think. You know, Christmas in July, right? Ronald Acuna, Cedane Rafaela Canario. And here's Corbin. There's Sandy Alcantara, Jordan Hicks, Sonny Gray. And our blue from the Guardians. I have no idea. Josh Naylor. I wonder if his base card was the key. That's funny. So we'll put this Josh Naylor in some plastic. Put him up here on the stage. Because his blues are a little bit more short printed, right? And so that's in addition to the other hits that you'll get. So 2023 didn't do anything like that. So 2024, there's Yamamoto. Man, that's a really nice card. Yamamoto. And so our parallel is going to be, get these. There's Jared Jones for the season, Lawrence Butler, Austin Wells. So for the Twins, Manzardo, maybe? Joe Ryan. No, Mazzardo's with, he's not with the Twins. Sorry, he's with Cleveland. Sorry. Just didn't see the ball in his hand. I would have known. Here's Ellie from the Rip. It's a very nice Ellie. So Gavin Sheets, PCA, Colton Cowser. First time I've seen that card, I think. Bryce, Francisco, Edward Julian, Trey Turner, Brian Wu, pitched the other night in the All-Star game. Lars Nootbaar. Card felt a little thick. Our last pack, folks. Oh. Stephen Kwan for stuff. Last pack. Again, folks, hope you liked the video. If you have, please consider giving me a like. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Help me get to 200 followers. When I get to 200 subscribers, we'll do another giveaway. Haven't decided on what that's going to be yet. Looks like this, we're just going to go out on a base pack. But that's okay. We love ripping cards. So Montgomery, Rendon, Ozzy Albies, Max Fried. Oh, nope. We got one. And so there's Wyatt Langford there. We got a cool little parallel deer antlers with him. Francisco Lindor, Jeff McNeil, Julio Rodriguez, and so Jordan Wicks is covering up. It's a landscape card. Royals. No idea. MJ Melendez. And that's our rip, folks. So we will concede that 2024 Big Shock won this one. So we will go through so let's 2023, let's kind of go through our gold or grays. So we got Volpe, Bichette, Jimenez, Ruiz. Some of the short printed is Corbin Burns, Enrique, Buxton. I like the Buxton. Really like that one. J-Rod, Brennan Donovan, Gabriel Moreno, like that. Will Brennan. Our hits was James Outman and Hunter Brown. Not big names, but rookies. We got Tatis and Arenado on the ornaments. We got us an O'Neal Cruz. But this guy over here seems like he always wins. So we got more parallels, more short prints. So Rushman, Lindor, Devers. Look at all these, man. Bogarts, Wyatt Langford on the short print there. Kershaw, Mr. 3000 Ks, 30 by 3007, something, whatever he's got now. Our ornaments were two of the biggest rookies you can get, Churio and Caminero. We got these blues, which blues are always short printed, Josh Naylor and Cody Bellinger. Not numbered. But probably the hits of the rip. Austin Wells rookie, AJ Smith-Shawver. Both playing quite a bit. Both, contributing to their clubs. So not numbered, not auto, no autos, but it's a pretty good rip, folks. And we got McCutcheon back there in the back just for moral support. So this is our Christmas and July rip. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Look for some things coming up. I still have some Donruss battle stuff to go through. I also have a little bit more football, and I do have some Donruss. I've really not ripped any of the Donruss. I did some Donruss originally on the channel, And again, and that was just for like a product release, but I have a ton of Bowman. I said Domers, ton of Bowman that I have not ripped. And so I got some Bowman coming up to rip as well. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be posting every day, trying to get back into that. And, and being inspired by these other guys who are out there doing it every single day. So please consider giving me a like and subscribe. I appreciate all the continued support. And until next time, Fans Like Fan.